guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while, but stuff has sort of got busy. I now want to get back to and trying to finish our Ajax rebuild. So I'm just going to show you the free transfers I've made. Outwise, George Sanchez went for 2.5. Blind has gone on a free to Al Sadd, and Voss has gone out on loan. But there are only transfers out. Other than that, we have got Tungai Underbelly on a loan. I didn't want to sign him because I just want to see how he does, but stat-wise, good strength, good dribbling, passing, technique. I want to see how he does in a deep line playmaker role. Got Zlatan as a bit of experience. Still got really good mentals. Fit, strong, good finisher. Just going to be a rotation option. He's accepted being an impact sub up top, so see how that goes. And then Robert Sanchez as our first choice keeper. Brighton got relegated, so it was an easy choice for 10 million. So I'm really happy with our business there. I feel like mostly for our squad, we've got a pretty strong squad. So just as picked out Christian, best 11. Bergwijn, Tadic, Fofana, Kudos, Taylor, Klassen, Alvarez, Bassi, Timber, Sanchez. We've still got a really good squad. Our players surprisingly aren't getting in there, which I'll leave it as it is. But the only other thing I've actually done... The only other thing I've done is I've promoted some youngsters. So Stanis Marumzo is a cam, looks quite good, good dribbling, good first, only 18, but good potential. Good Eredivisie player already. This guy as well, well-rounded, good Eredivisie player already again. He's a winger. Is this guy well-rounded? Good Eredivisie player. Right winger. Fits centre midfielder. Again, he's not really exceptional or anything, but he's 20 now. Good, decent Eredivisie player. Bring him in his depth, see what happens. He's available for our under our strong Ajax, and this guy is also coming in as a backup. Again, decent Eredivisie player. So just some depth options there, which have been brought in. But that is how we are going to do the second season. Pre-season wise, we are undefeated. 5-2 for Fofana with 2, Kenneth Taylor and Brian Bobby. Kudos, Fitz and Schneiderup. Against PAOK. Fofana, I know that's not how you pronounce it. Gosenja and Bobby with the goals. Against Rennes, we beat them. Fofana, Tadic and Kudos. Sheffield Wednesday beat 5-1 Fofana, Kudos, Banel and Taylor, and then West Ham beat 3-0 Klassen, Fofana and Kudos. So we've got a Super Cup today, but I'm just going to simulate now till the end of the season. I'll see how we got on, see if we can potentially get a trophy, and we'll take it from there. Thank you. We'll see you at the end of the season. Right, we are here at the end of season number 2. Let's get into it and see how we done. Right, okay. So, we won the league quite convincingly. Champions League, we were disappointed in finishing 3rd in our group. We then won the Johan Cruyff Skral, lost in the Dutch Cup semis. Lost in the Dutch Cup final, and knocked out in the quarterfinal of the Europa League by Arsenal. Okay. How did we do compared to last season? So, how many points did we get last season? Nope. It is, league table stages, right. So we were champions this season, we were champions, last season we were champions. We got 1 more point than last season and lost an extra game. So 106 this season, we scored less goals and conceded less, so at least our defence has improved. Let's have a look at our schedule just to see how we did in sort of cup. So let's start with the Eredivisie. Eredivisie, done good. Some good results in there. An 8-0 win, 7-2, 6-2, 6-0, 5-1, 4-2. Haven't really lost that many games. We've only lost 1, 2. Obviously, we only lost 3 and drew 3, so we were quite dominant overall in the league. Let's have a look at some cups then. So, Super Cup, only 1 game, beats Feyenoord 6-0. Champions League. So Shakhtar we drew with. Beat Celtic, lost twice to PSG, then lost once to Shakhtar and drew with Celtic. Quite disappointing there. Dutch Cup, beat AZ, Zwolle, Walwich, Willem, and then lost 2-1 to PSV in the final. Europa League, beat Gallen, beat Arsenal 3-1 in the quarterfinal first leg. Beat St. Gallen, beat West Ham 2-1, 1-0, and then lost 3-0 in the second leg. So we did beat him in the first leg, but second leg we just couldn't do it. So Arsenal, I can't be too mad at losing to Arsenal. They are a really good team, unfortunately, but still disappointed we couldn't get further in the Champions League. Board expectation-wise, how are they? The B minus, they're happy. Reached round of 16, so we didn't do that. We won the Eredivisie. No expectations for these cups, which is quite surprising to me. Let's have a look at how our players did. So let's have a look at a couple of players. So goal-wise, Datro Fofana is the highest with 34 and 2 assists. So he's developing very nicely. Looks really good, valued at 43 million. He is wanted by Celtic, Madrid, and Red Bull Leipzig, so he isn't going anywhere. Kudos, unless they offer ridiculous amounts. 20 goals. He's looking really good, still 23, so he's got plenty of room to improve. Tadic has got 16 and 22. He's 35 now. Still really good stats, so he'll probably stay for as long as I can keep him. Bergwijn had a good season. He had 14 and 17. Really good value. Star player in his prime years. So maybe we could sell him in the future. But he's young as well, 26. Schneider up, 12 goals, 6 assists. He's developing really nicely as well. Zlatan got 10 goals from 1 start and 34 sub appearances. Our centre-backs got quite a few goals. It's pretty much spread out from there. Tadic top assist. Bergwijn second top. Mohamed Drami then got some. Okay, so he's one of the youngsters I promoted. Okay. So acceleration, pace, good dribbling, good first touch. He's done really well on his debut season. So really happy with that. Then kudos. Average rating wise, a couple of good players there. Not quite disappointing there's only one centre-back. No, Kenneth Taylor as well, but he's mainly a midfielder. Let's look at a couple of individuals. So, where is he? Ndombele. He had a lot of sub appearances, but didn't really do much, so I'll probably let him go back out. Let's look at some of our youngsters we called up. So, actually, before I do that, Sanchez, he done right, 15 clean sheets, so no real concerns there. But let's have a look at some of our youngsters. So, Mazumbo, 29, 11. 11 goals. Mainly in the second league he played. He played 4 times for us, got 1 goal. Okay. What about this guy? Again, didn't play for us. Okay, that's fine. Playing around the first team should be fine though. Fitz, let's have a look at this guy. Didn't play for us again. So our assistant decided not to play him. Rasmussen, 1 appearance. 10 appearances, so he's got a bit more. Okay, so a few of our players did get minutes. This guy has got 9, mostly as a sub. So a few of our young players did get appearances. What I'll do now, I'm going to go until the beginning of next season. See if we can't do some business to try and improve us in Europe, and I will see you then.